Good morning, and here I am in Cardo outside my digs for this evening. Hello. Which was this place. I've completely forgotten what it's called. Carl Hotel. It was okay. It was not too bad. My room was a little bit pokey compared to where I was staying the night before in Ullapool, but that's to be expected with the difference in price. But it was absolutely fine. Everyone very friendly. And I was warm, clean and comfortable, so it was all good. Right then, I'm off to fuel station. Oh no, could I get, no, I'm going to do it. I'm just under half a tank. And I'm on a bit of a mission this morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm just about to head over to Skye. So, let me start that again. So as I said, it's about 8 o'clock and I'm on a bit of a mission because I need to get to Skye because I want to go and get to, in fact, I'm going to tell you after I've filled up. How about that? And then maybe I'll be a little bit more focused. So I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, fuel done. Don't miss the RV, come on my side. Thank goodness he waited. Okay, so take a breath. It's just after 8 and I'm on a bit of a mission. Just about to go over to Skye and my ferry. Okay, and my ferry goes at I think 10:30. From Armadale to Mallaig. And again, apologies for pronunciation. But it only takes about half an hour to get to the ferry from where I am. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go and try to go a little bit further off into Skye than I initially planned and try to get to Talisker distillery and then back again. I should have enough time to do it. So let's see if I can do it. Go, go, go. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That is a good way to start your day. Another very pleasant morning. Noticeably cooler this morning, but I'm putting that down to it being earlier. I've been typically going about 9 this tour, so it's still pretty early. Oh, fantastic. Well, hello Skye. It's nice to be back. And again, I'm going the opposite direction to where I came last time. Of course, going up to Talisker means I will be doubling back on myself. But, you know, I figured why not? I want to see a little bit more of Skye again. The turnaround's going to be quick, so I'm not going to be doing any messing around. I'm literally going to get up there, take a couple of snaps, and then ride back to the ferry. I'm not sure it's because of the heat and the humidity of this trip, but I've got all kinds of little cuts and rubs and you know, I'm about to say lacerations, but that sounds a little bit strong. But where things have been chafing, you know, with all the kit, like on my my thumbs from putting on the gloves, the tops of my feet from where I'm changing gear. So here on the foot when I'm changing gear within my boot, little things like that. And I've only really noticed it last night, where, you know, when I noticed things are stinging, you know, like, ooh. Look at that view. So sadly, this is the last full day in the saddle for me today. In Scotland, that is. I've obviously got to get back home. So today, obviously starting off in Skye, and now I've got that slight amendment going up to Talisker, but going over to Mallaig, and then going over all the familiar destinations, well, for me anyway. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. Places such as Fort William, then Glencoe, through to Loch Lomond, where I'll be staying this evening. The place I've booked is actually on the right side, as in the correct side of Loch Lomond. I don't have to go all the way around to the other side of it, like we did with the Western Isles, so that makes things a lot easier. And it's only about halfway along the loch as well, which makes things a little bit easier too. So tomorrow, even though tomorrow's the day I'm heading home, I may film at the beginning part of the day just to take in the end of Loch Lomond, and I might go to Auchentoshan Distillery. That's another one of my favourites, as I know that's pretty close, and if I can get there in the morning, that might be a nice way to close things off. I literally couldn't have asked for better. Every morning I've woken up with weather like this on this tour. I can't get over it. And my only complaint is it being too warm, you know, which I can't really complain about. Yesterday I was sweating bullets. By the time I got to the hotel, because they were faffing around a lot with getting me checked in, and rightly so with everything going on in the world. But they were last night Cardo Hotel were the most regimented out of everywhere I've been, and I was carrying all my gear, all my bike stuff, carrying my lid. It was a hot old afternoon with 24 degrees on the bike, and all I wanted to do is get into the room and jump into a shower, and they wouldn't let me go, which is very frustrating. Okay, so that way is to the ferry. So by the time I actually got to my hotel room, I was, I had a shower straight away, and it was that warm and humid in the room that I was still sweating after the shower, which is awful. Bit too much information, I guess, but this gives you an indication of how uncomfortable it can be with the old humidity. Say that though, I've always suffered with humidity. I've never been one for hot weather climates. I've always suffered with it. But once I sorted out a beer, I was all okay. I know you'll be pleased to hear that. Oh, it's so good to be back here. This ride all the way up to Portree is so good. I remember doing it on my own just after Pete left, actually, after we departed ways. And that was a really good day as well. The sun, as in weather. Remember, the sun was setting, it was quite late in the day. But that ride all the way from here, all the way up to Portree was just incredible. And I'd like to do it all again today, but that's sadly not going to be able to happen. Oh, it's been hit by a smell of seaweed, and for sure, always a great smell. Okay, so we should get there for just before 9, which would be ideal. That'd be absolutely ideal. Pop in, take a couple of snaps, swing it around, and head all the way back again. Oh, balls! In my haste, I've forgotten to turn on the Relive app. Oh, that's annoying. I need to put a post-it note or something on the dash or on the tank just saying Relive, Relive. Well, I guess at least I remembered it now. I love doing the islands in the Western Isles tour in 2019. It was really cool. We did oh, look at that. We did Mull and obviously Skye in that tour, and it was just fantastic. Mull really stayed with me. I really loved that place. It was so small and so remote, full of single track roads, and Pete and I were hit several times with those oh my god moments, when you just realise where you are. It was just him and I on our bikes and no one else around us apart from a few sheep, Look at that. Yeah, it was spectacular. And lots of ferries on that trip, which was always fun. And then we came over to Skye, and that was, well, this is was there the polar opposite with this road right here. I mean, Mull doesn't have a road like this, as far as I can recall anyway. So that was the big difference I remember, with Skye being a lot bigger and a lot more developed, so to speak, and Mull being a lot more remote, but both equally beautiful. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Of course you go green the moment I stop. Well, we're still set for getting there for 9, so that's good. Look at the view. Stunning. Last time I was riding this road, I was on my R1200. And my word, I love that bike. Look at the view. Okay, so we've got about 9 miles before we turn off. The mountains there are just breathtaking, aren't they? Not a bad backdrop to a morning ride. Look at the water. Oh wow. Reflecting all the mountains. I can't remember if we're going to go into the mountains or not, if it's that far in. Looks like we are, which is great. Now the deal with the ferry is that it will be leaving at 10:40, but I think you need to get there at least 10 minutes or so beforehand. But I have pre-booked my tickets, so I've already got them sorted. Look at the view. Oh wow. Stunning. You guys have got the right spot to set up camp. Oh, very cool. I liked this last time. Going through the rocks. Look at that. Oh, stunning. I think this is one of those iconic photographs of that stretch of road that's seen so many times in like Visit Scotland material, you know. We're turning off shortly. Just in a few minutes time. Yeah, 3 miles and then we turn off. Well, Skye doesn't disappoint. Oh man, I'm going all this way for a photograph. I really hope I haven't screwed up. Oh! Already coming off in a mile. Look at the mountains up there, isn't that fantastic? That formation up there is incredible. Here we go, I recognise this. Coming off here. Really? Oh wow. Oh, some beautiful statues over there overlooking the mountains. Guess that's a go for me. There's a sign for Talisker. Oh! And that's a big bump in the road. Alrighty. So, less than 5 miles down the road should get me there. And I've made some time. Always good. Should get there for 5 to 9. It's a great stretch of road for scenery. I remember doing it last time. And I'll be doing it again in a moment, just the other way. It's just a shame about the road surface. It's a bit patchy. Oh wow. Okay, only a couple of miles out now. Give me a sign for Talisker. Come on. Give me the good stuff. Okay, mile away. 1 mile. Oh, see a brown sign. Nope. It's not what I want. More signage up here. Ooh. There we go. Talisker. Interesting sign there. So quite off the beaten path or trail. Single track. Okay. Still set to get there to 5 to 9, so that's still good. So that's helping me suppress any kind of panic. However, we're going on roads I've not been on before, which is a win. Back on single track. Okay, less than a mile. This place is really out there. I had no idea. There's a bunch of signs there, so it's got to be Talisker. Where are you, my lovely? Oh, I've just got a wonderful waft of flowers. Oh, here we are. Here it is. We've only gone and bloody made it. How tucked away is this place? Okay. Oh, you man, you can smell it. Oh, oh, it smells amazing. Oh, it truly does. It smells so good. Right, I've got to go and catch a ferry.